my name is They Call Me Joshy. Well, you can just call me Josh. Anyways, I'm going to teach you all how to create menus. Menus are a thing that we all shall have fun about. Now, menus aren't easy. So we're going to simply go and demonstrate you all the tips and the full tutorial video today. They call me Joshua, and also, if you're new to this game, simply use the pod computer if you're the starter. Go to create and go to my moon. Now I'll meet you here once you create in the moon. Isn't it amazing? You have your own moon. Firstly, you simply need a sticker panel. With this sticker panel, you make a massive panel. Make sure it doesn't go to the left. Make sure to place it, and there you go. You have your background set up. Now what I do is I normally place the front of it, and as you can see, we've got the front of the base. Now you can paint this whatever color you want. So I'm going to pick blue for now. Simply add another sticker panel and make it 3D. Once you've done that, you can simply add a note in the images category, if that makes sense, on the gadgets page. Simply do that in the middle, and then there you go. Give it a name, so I'm just going to call this text 1 for now. Make this a large text and set it whatever color you would like. This is going to be the title, so you'll be fine for now. And also, the best idea is the position layer. The position layer is one of the most best things to use as a feature, giving it the easier look to see and more of a text field. Now as you can see, it looks more visible. Make sure to set the visible in play mode to text only. Once you've done that, now you have a text 1. We need to give it a name. So let's call this menu. Now once you've done that, we can simply add our menus now. So firstly, we're going to add one like this, but we're just going to add 2 buttons on the side of them. Now if you're not happy with the menu thing, simply remove it and then make a bigger menu. So if you wanted a menu that's more easy and stable, just simply place a smaller looking block and make the text smaller. Now once you've done that, you will have yourself a thingy. Now this will be your selection. So now once you've got text after text, you will have sorted out your menu. Now you're probably wondering, that's it? No, silly. You thought that was the list? No. Simply get another sticker panel and make it 2D. Make sure it's on 9 or any other, and place a controlinator. Now with this controlinator, we'll be using this. Now what you're going to simply do is you're going to simply use it in the middle. But right now we're not going to use it in the middle. Firstly, go to the controlinator and make it the widest radius ever. Set it to 16, it's anything. And then set automatically enter on. I'm not going to turn it on right now because I have to do tests on it. Make sure to set this to lead and also set it to single player in the gameplay controls in your global stuff page. Once you've done that, set that to single player and set manual jump and all blah 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 off. Ignore everything else. Once you've done that, you are ready to go. So now you will see that your character is on here. Now you're probably wondering, what about the camera? The camera is bloody annoying. Well, firstly, set a camera to the front. So you go to your tools page and head to cameras category and then select game character. Once you select game character, you will have that announcement. Simply set the range in the zone to the max. Make sure to actually make the widest radius ever. Now when doing this, you need to actually lay it out as a nice little text field here like that. Turn, adjust player tracking to 0%, and there you go. You are well done. Now as you can see, this is your menu field. Now yes, there's going to be a harder bit, and I hope you actually get well at that bit. Firstly, you are simply going to need a microchip. Now I have to order these in a nice layout of a spring. So I'm going to colour this orange for now, just to give it a nice taste. Simply select this as the selector. I'm going to call it selection for now, because it means it's a selection. Make sure to stabilize both of these, because it's very easy. It's on the display here. Now what you're going to do with the displayer is simple. Before we do that, we need to actually place some buttons. So I'm going to place 2 buttons on each side, giving them the easy look, and yeah. So as you can see, I'm placing a button. Now before we do this, you might have to actually be able to actually protect yourself onto this version. Because sometimes there's always that glitch where like it goes behind a wall and you'll struggle to get annoyed. Always place it at the outer layer because it might connect to this layer by doing this. You're probably wondering, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Just simply place it out and then put it in. Don't worry, also, sticker panels don't tend to use movement. They stay together. And sticker panels, you might not earn them. I do not know. Now, if you don't know how to remove the control nader because it looks annoying, simply set the opacity to 0. If you don't know what opacity means, it's something that makes it invisible in certain ways. And also control nader, go down to the very bottom and then set visible in play mode off. Well, no, but you know. Now as you can see, this is the menu. Now you might get this part where like sometimes the menu says nothing, but it happens, I guess. Now, yes, occurring to this method, normally the menu thing will glitch into no reason necessarily, but it happens a lot. So now as you can see, the menu thing works now. Now it doesn't have to be great for me because this is a tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the selection work. Now the selection, it can be doing many ways, and the selector is probably the best one to use. What we do is we have ourselves the direction splitter. You don't have to use that. You may also want to use the controls onto the direction combiner. Now I'm going to show you now how to do that method. Firstly, press these. Now these are the direction combiners. I normally like to use the direction splitter and the direction combiner. Basically bringing the positive to the positive and the negative to the negative. But don't you realize it's the opposite? Just to let you know, there is an opposite way of the moves. Simply select in the gadgets page and the logic, they're all in the logic. Simply set that to 3 because, well, as many as you want, as long as you've got enough. I mean, normally you can add as many as you want. I mean, it's 100 max. I mean, you can add like 200 if you had 2 selectors. Now as you can see, we're going to set this to the cycle, and then now we're going to sort it out. So now what you're going to do is you're going to place this on each sticker panel one by one. Please do not put them in one of them because it wouldn't work properly. So you have to do this, and it's going to take time. Now time is not the best solution from my opinion, as you can see. Now me, I have them invisible, so you can actually make them invisible just to give it a nice look because it just shows the things. I've made menus for a while and mod menus for a while. I will be showing a mod menu tutorial in the next video. Maybe. Or maybe not. Now, you're probably wondering, but what about the button? Well, just simply use this. And then it will direct and come spider. Now, sometimes you might fail, and sometimes you might not. So when you play it, it works. So you can actually go up and up and up and up and down. So if I show it now you got that. Now you're probably wondering, what about the clicks and everything? Well, they're easy. Simply get another microchip after that. Once you've done that, you simply make this the long string looking one. We're going to add AND gates. Now AND gates only work whenever it's connected to each separate individual, which causes when it presses X, it will work. Now every single button will have a toggle. Just to let you know, I've only got 3. So we're going to simply place 3 on each end. Once you've done that, just simply place the toggles. Now you're probably wondering, why do we have one toggle? Just kidding. Go to the thingy again. Simply press microchip. Now these will be the software. You don't need these, sorry about that. These will be the toggle sensors. So what we do is we get a toggle from the logic pad, well, category, and we're going to place 2 logics. One of them is going to be ticked on the bottom, but we're going to colour that red because that's off. And we're going to tick the green one as X. Now each one has a perform of different variables. So if you wanted to play a different sound, you could play different sounds on each one of them. So if you wanted to play a loud noise, you can have it to play loud noises. Or we could show you the little secret. Let's make it where it can play music and also stop music. To do that, simply copy the other one and make sure the volume is 0. Now that will start to glitch it, making it to not do anything. Now with that, simply place it on each other one, but also change the song. Simply press on these ones as the toggle. Yeah, also there's an error bug now that's happened, and it's glitching circuits to the thing. But once we've done that, we need to connect them together, don't we? So now we need to connect that on the top and the button as X on the bottom. You may have any buttons you wish as anything. Make sure not to use toggle sticks or any other things, because who would want to use toggle sticks? Now as you can see here, I am doing it on the other one and I'm making sure they're separate. You can use the edges just to make it the more easier, stable way of selecting things together. Now as you can see, with this we use this and this, and also this. Now what we do is we simply change the songs. Now the songs are easily changeable. Just simply change to different songs that might work in the thing. Sorry for the loud noises and the music. Now once you've done that, you can simply place them as well. This is how people do their music at their library constantly. Next up is going to be this one. So we're going to just select all the ones that we might never heard of and they might not get as copyrighted. Now as you can see, press that onto this one as well, and then this one, Test it that way. Now, we're going to try and test it now. So if we press X, this helps you if you want to select all your very favorite music or any other thing. Thanks for watching. This is They Call Me Joshy, and I hope you enjoyed this video of a tutorial made by me. Yes, everything works. You're welcome, everyone.